God, hey man, look at the state of that, man. Newcastle Fans TV. We still don't have a manager. Graham Jones spoke the other day that he was having Newcastle for 2 games, which we picked up a point at Crystal Palace, which was a nightmare to get to, by the way. And we're going to be playing Chelsea right here at St James's Park. So, question then for you is, who would you like from Boyle Sports? They've picked the favourites to get the manager's job. Who would you like to have a look at? Who would you want to see come in? We're going to take a look at the list. Let's have a look. So we may as well begin with the favourite, which is Paulo Fonseca, priced at 8 to 11. Now, Fonseca is 48 years of age. He's actually born in Mozambique, and of course brought across to Portugal is a baby. On average term, he doesn't actually spend a lot of time at clubs. 48 years of age, got a little bit of experience. He's managed the big team in Portugal, which is Porto. Managed the biggest team in Ukraine at the moment, which is Shakhtar Donetsk, win trophies left, right and centre with the 2 clubs. Had a spell at Roma, over 100 matches, so he's well experienced, and what he will bring to Newcastle fans, if he is appointed by Amanda Staveley, is attacking football. Another man who is heavily linked is Lucien Favre, the Swiss man. Right, now he averagely spends about just over 3 years at a team, likes to play a 3-4-2-1. Now, he's managed some big clubs in Germany. You look at Borussia Dortmund very recently. He left them in 2020, the end of December. He's managed Nice, he's turned them around. He's managed Borussia Mönchengladbach, Hertha Berlin, and a couple of clubs in Switzerland. He is heavily linked. Is he the right age at 63? Maybe come in, do a few years, and then Newcastle move on to the next project. But he is priced at a very tidy 7 to 1 if you want to put your money there. First Englishman on this list is Frank Lampard. Lampard, of course, great footballing career, fantastic. Chelsea's all-time record goal scorer, a legend down at the bridge. Started his career in management with Derby County, nearly got them promoted in the playoffs, if you remember. Got the job at Chelsea. Remember his first season, he wasn't allowed to spend any money because they had an embargo when he first come in, so he was blooding a lot of the youngsters. And then of course we all know what happens at Chelsea. If you go through a little bit of form, you will lose your job, and he was only in that job for under 18 months. Lampard, to get another position back in the Premier League, will probably jump at it. Does he have the experience what Staveley is looking for? Personally, I don't think so. Eddie Howe has been linked to Newcastle before the takeover and even after. He's priced at a nice 11 to 1. Massive legend down at Bournemouth. He's changed that club from top to bottom, almost going out of business, heading out of League 2. He's changed that club around, got them into the Premier League in a few years. Yes, he did leave them for Burnley and didn't have a great spell, a short spell I must say at Burnley, but come back to Bournemouth, got them at the Premier League. You look at the names, we've got some of their players already: Ryan Fraser, Matt Ritchie, Callum Wilson. There's a ton, and Eddie Howe will bring excitement, attacking football. Is that what Newcastle need? Definitely. However, on the downside with Eddie Howe, defensively he's not the greatest. When he was at Bournemouth, do Newcastle need a bit of structure in defence? Definitely, but 11 to 1 is a good price. Next man is Unai Emery, who's done marvellous things in Europa League with Sevilla. He seems to have a knack of just winning that trophy wherever he goes. He's managed some big clubs. You look at Paris Saint-Germain as well. There's another one he's been at. Not to be sniffed at. Obviously, coming in after Arsene Wenger is always going to be a tough job at Arsenal. Didn't do very well. Arsenal haven't been the side since Wenger left. And speaking of Wenger, he's my man I would like to see come in, even if it's at the boardroom, as advice on how to change the club. But at 14 to 1, a proven manager in Europe, especially the Europa League, that's probably where Newcastle are going to look at to sort of get into, like the Conference League or the Europa League. At 14 to 1, it's not a bad outside shout. And Roberto Martinez, of course, he's managed in the Premier League with Everton, won the FA Cup with Wigan of all teams. However, they did get relegated the same season. Of course, he's got a luxury of players, world-class players that he's worked with in Belgium the last few years. Belgium should have done a lot better in the cup competitions, in the Euros and the World Cup. I personally feel that this is their golden generation. I don't think we'll ever see a better Belgian squad in my time. And previously, I've never seen a from the mid-90s since I've been supporting Newcastle, a better side than we've currently got. So maybe Belgium should be going a little bit further forward. But 4-1, how do you guys think on that? And then the last one on the list is the man who's currently in the hot seat on a temporary basis, which is Graham Jones. Already spoke well at the press conference, already came across to the fans, giving the fist pumps to get a point away at Selhurst Park. He's well respected amongst a lot of Newcastle fans. He seems to be saying the right things. You'll have the Chelsea game. Will he be given it permanently? I don't think so. I think even if he was to get the job in a longer period, I think the best scenario for Jones would be maybe towards the end of the season and then see how we get on. But that's a massive risk considering where Newcastle are. But whoever comes in knows that they've got money to spend to bring in a better calibre players in January. Right then, everybody, so those are the 10 favourites for the manager's job. Realistically, who would you like to see out of that list? Love to know what you feel. When do you think the appointment will be made? Because a lot of people thought that Fonseca would be appointed by now. We've got that wrong. Still hasn't been. A lot of journalists have put the neck on the line saying it would have already been done. Maybe it has been. Maybe it hasn't been made published yet. People have done videos on him about his tactics. That has been announced. He hasn't yet. But will it be a case of a matter of time? Is it a done deal? We'll have to wait and see. But love yous and leave yous from St James's Park. Watch what is it doing, everyone. Ta-da.